Hi, and welcome to Friends of Christ. How are you, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ? I pray that all of you are doing fine. Please stay safe and observe strict SOPs to ensure that we are not contracting ourselves into the virus. So, without any further delay, let us look into today's content. Today, I would like to share about children, especially when they are in church. How many of you seen some parents have given their handphones to the children so that the children can remain silent and they are quiet, very good boy, challa pulla, very good, because they are observing their handphone during the mass. My dear brothers and sisters, what do you think? Do you think it is right or do you think it is wrong? Share it in the comment section so that I can read and reply to you. But if you ask me, I do not want to judge, but I feel it is not appropriate. Why? Because these children are supposed to observe the mass, supposed to listen to the priest, supposed to observe the surroundings. Ayo brother, small kids, where are they going to understand? If they are just without the handphone, they will be making a lot of noise. They will be running here and there, and then the priest will scold. The priest will stare at me. So it is a better solution to keep my son and daughter stay in a place with a handphone. No, I don't think and I don't feel that is right. Why? Because in Proverbs 22 verse 6 says that give a lad a training suitable to his character, and even when old he will not go back on it. My father, when I was young, he kept me beside him. He made sure that I observed the mass. Was it easy for him? No, I was super hyperactive. But my father put in all his effort to make sure that I observe the mass. In 3rd John, third letter of St. John, verse 4 says that it is always my greatest joy to hear that my children are living according to the truth. My dear brothers and sisters, do you think looking into handphone while mass, looking into handphone while prayer, looking into handphone while any activities are going on? I'm not just talking about prayers and mass in the church only, my dear brothers and sisters, but for the children to hold device and checking all the time. I don't feel that is appropriate. They are not learning any truth. I feel, I know it can be a little disturbing comment. It is a little disturbing comment. But it is my opinion, my dear brothers and sisters. It is my opinion. A child running in the church is way better than sitting on the pew looking into handphone. You know why? At least he's running. At least he's doing something. He's activating himself. He's running and playing in the house of God rather than just sitting down and contributing nothing. These same children, when they grow, they will have the same habit, my dear brothers and sisters. This is why a lot of elders, have you noticed them? Today's generation, they are using handphone. You know what was those generations they were doing before Mass? Once they enter into the church, they sit right away on the pew and they will start to read newspapers. They will start to read the bulletins. They got interesting materials to look into, study and review instead of greeting the Lord. You can observe, my dear brothers and sisters, how many of your fellow parishioners begin their prayer and preparing themselves for the Eucharistic celebration. And you can also see a lot of people in the parish, they will sit down, take the newspaper, flip the pages and enjoy reading as if they are sitting at their lounge having a cup of coffee, nice newspaper reading. So these children that I'm talking about earlier, when they get older, when they become a teenager or even an adult, they will have the same habit. They will come into the church, they will take out the device, they will just look into the Facebook, WhatsApp, messages, everything, this and that, and they will just quickly stand for the entrance hymn. But there wasn't any early preparation or prayer before the Mass. So my dear brothers and sisters, it is our duty to enlighten all these peoples. And according to Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 6 to 7, listen very carefully, my dear brothers and sisters. You shall tell them to your children and keep on telling them when you are sitting at home, when you are out and about, when you are lying down and when you are standing up. Literally means whatever you do, you just need to keep on telling your children. What are you going to tell? I leave it up to you. But according to Deuteronomy, you have to keep on telling your children, my dear brothers and sisters. You cannot get fed up. You cannot get impatient. You cannot I can't take this anymore. I just give this because my children, they are making noise, and then these fellow parishioners of mine, they are looking at me. I feel very embarrassed. Forget about the parishioner, Mr. Nice Guy, because after the Mass, they might not even spend time with you. But the Lord wants you to come as a family, spend good time with Him as a family. It is like you are visiting a person's house and your child is not greeting the host. It is rude, right? Same goes here, my dear brothers and sisters. So allow your child to get excited, to observe. Catholic Church is very beautiful, my dear brothers and sisters. There are a lot of statues to observe. There are a lot of beautiful writings here and there. 14th Station of the Cross, beautiful tabernacle, a big altar table, a lot of pews, the marbles on the floor. Some churches got aircon, they will see, got nice big aircon. Let your child observe. Let him focus. Let him hear what is this white dress man is talking at the lectern there. What he is trying to do. Why he is suddenly wearing green color, suddenly wearing purple color. Let your child observe and see. Let him learn by himself. Okay? Okay. So I hope we have a good reflection today, and I hope to see you all give some comments. Be positive, as I wish and I pray everyone to be positive. So let us reflect together. Let us share our experiences, what happened. All these that I shared is my experiences that I experienced. And I want to hear your experience too. Don't just like, don't just view. Share something, my dear brothers and sisters, because that's why we are here. Okay? Stay safe. God bless you. And stay safe for others as well. Remember, Pope Francis asked us to vaccinate ourselves for the act of love. So stay safe and make sure others are safe as well. Thank you.